Hello there. I want to share with you my problem and its solution regarding LiveKernelEvent 141 issue. I just want to tell you that I'm not a content maker, so I don't ask you to subscribe for my channel, but just in case it will help you, please leave your comment below this video and like. Thank you. So let's start with my setup. I have AMD Ryzen 7 9800X3D, motherboard ASUS ROG Strix B850E gaming Wi-Fi, memory 64 gigs or G.Skill, and graphic card, it's RTX 5080 from MSI. So the first time I faced this issue something about 4 months ago. So it was super annoying issue for the first time, and the second time it happened in 3-4 weeks after the first one. Then it started to happen more frequently, then once 2 weeks, once a week, and the weird part, that everything else kept running in the background. YouTube videos kept playing with sound, Discord calls kept going, but the screen was completely dead. And the only way to bring it back was hitting the reset button and reboot the whole PC. So eventually, it started to happen once a day or 2 days, and at some point it started to happen twice or 3 times a day. It was obviously I was getting really frustrated at this point and decided to dig in and find the fix. So first stop was the Windows logs. And sure enough, I found the LiveKernelEvent 141. So you can use Event Viewer or Reliability Monitor. So I will show you the second one. So it's Reliability History. So here we can see some errors. Let's see. What are they about? So let's take this one, for example. Here you see LiveKernelEvent 141. So from there I went down the rabbit hole, forums, NVidia communities, Windows communities, YouTube videos, even ChatGPT. The tricky thing about this error is that it doesn't point to one specific part. It just says something hardware related is failing. It could be GPU, motherboard, RAM, PSU, SSD, whatever. So, but in my case, after digging through the dump file, yeah, I clearly showed the crash that happening inside the GPU core. So most of my troubleshooting was focused there. And also, according to people online, the fixes were all over the place. Some solved it by updating drivers, some swapped their power supply, and some just said screw it and built whole new PC. Here I can show you what I tried. Okay, so software side. I totally reinstalled NVIDIA drivers using DDU. So I uninstalled it totally and installed from the scratch, and it didn't help. So it were a different, like 4 versions of drivers. It didn't help. So I also performed numerous stress tests using OCCT. I tested everything that this benchmark or testing utility supports. It CPU, CPU plus RAM, RAM, GPU, VRAM, no errors. So I ran 20 loops of 3D Mark with the highest loudness. No errors. Extreme Heaven benchmark test, no errors. Windows run check, no errors. Disk check, no. This is everything that I found in the network. Also, I checked PSU voltage stability, no issues. Installed all latest Windows updates. Okay, didn't help. Update every driver I could using the utility. You can find a lot of them in the worldwide, so you can choose any you prefer. Also, I flashed motherboard BIOS to the latest version. I reset it BIOS to defaults, even turn off AMD Expo also, totally fully to defaults. No, wasn't fixed. So I reinstalled Windows, but it didn't help as well. So also I made some GPU undervolting using MSI Afterburner. Also didn't fix. So hardware side, I recommend. I checked all the cables that go from my power supply to GPU. It 12 volt single cable, and nothing. It was fully plugged in without any gaps. Okay, and the last thing that I tried, it's pulled out my GPU from motherboard. I cleaned all contacts and firmly reseated it, plugged it in till the end with some pressure. I don't recommend you, but so to be sure that it's plugged in till the very end. Yeah, because I thought that it could be the reason. And guess what? Yeah, this last step, properly securing the GPU into the motherboard slot, was the thing that finally fixed it. And only after that, I realized that literally everyone online who had this issue had also built their PC by themselves. So it makes sense, right? It's really easy not to fully seat a component without realizing it. One more thing I spotted. In Device Manager, let's go to Device Manager. Okay, under Display Adapters, you can see here, I keep seeing AMD Radeon graphics listed alongside my RTX 5080. So here. And I remember that previously at some point, I uninstalled this device. Maybe it could be the reason of black screen as well, but my Ryzen 9800 X3D doesn't have integrated graphic card, and I thought this is something like that I don't need in my system. Maybe it's a reason, maybe it's some bridge between CPU and my NVIDIA GeForce, but I don't know. I didn't found any information about this graphic card in AMD CPUs without integrated graphic cards, but just want to tell you, keep it and do not touch, and maybe it will fix as well. But anyway, the last thing, this error just telling that it's something in hardware, not software. So please double check all your installed parts and reinstall it. Plug in all cables till the end, and hopefully it will solve your issues. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Maybe it will be helpful for you, so please write below the video your comments if it was helpful. Maybe you have more experience in this. So thank you guys. Hope you will not face any issues with your PC and just enjoy it. Thanks. Bye.